I know personally, and I know my coworkers, in order to do this for a long time, when we go to things, we attempt to disconnect. And sometimes I've heard people say, I saw your officers on that scene and they didn't appear to be very caring, or they were callous. But quite frankly, it's because we're human beings and we try and have a little bit of disconnect, so every time we deal with tragedy, it doesn't rip our hearts. However, on this one, it was just so hard. It was so hard. And for me, I wasn't able to do it in that, to just handle it as a case. You know, that's someone's little girl. And you can't help but say, what if it was my child? There's been many occasions, I know the perception of my own actions on a crime scene, you know, as you walk past a deceased individual, as you discuss what is a tragic matter, in some ways we do it with what would be perceived as lighthearted, but it's, if you allow yourself to emotionally and completely attach to every tragedy that you're obligated to investigate, it may tend to hurt your ability to do it the best. And this is probably not the best analogy, but what's easier, pulling the Band-Aid off of somebody else or off of yourself? And so when it's somebody else, we can do it in a proper way, and you have to, you know. But that doesn't negate the fact that we have to do it showing dignity and respect and being cordial, and I'm certainly not minimizing that, but it's an emotional juggling act. And I will have to say, our investigators and the investigators that assisted us, the people in search and rescue, everybody that had to deal with this, don't underestimate what they had to deal with, but they did it so professionally. And we are fortunate to have people willing to do this type of work, because as we all sit here today and we ponder and we hope and we pray for justice for Ja-Naya, it comes on the efforts of people who are willing to do this type of work.